Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Dusty, and this is the Shred Academy. Today, we're going to be talking about the dead sailor, how it happens, and how you can try to prevent it. So, let's get started. Hey guys, before we get going, I really just want to give a special thanks to the people that gave me a super thanks this past month. Paul Lacombe, appreciate you, man. Gimme the Rock 08, really appreciate you, dude. And Van Eve, really appreciate you. And Mr. Thrash, dude, I have no words. Thank you so much. All of you guys, really appreciate every time I get a super thanks. It really helps just make sure that I can keep doing this and I'm not just leaving it up to my ad revenue because sometimes that doesn't do it all. So really appreciate you guys and all my patrons. Make sure that you go and sign up for that Patreon page. Special perks for those people. Let's get back to the business. So what is the dead sailor? The dead sailor is more or less a rider freezing off of the lip and not being able to control the bike at all, either stopping them from going to the side or moving the bike around at all. They're basically stiff in the air. Now, why does this happen? The dead sailor can happen in a lot of different ways. And I'm not going to try to demonstrate any of them because I don't want to get hurt. Well, the dead sailor can happen for a number of reasons. And I'm not really going to try to demonstrate any of them because I'm trying to keep all my limbs intact. One of the ways that you can go dead sailor is just being stiff going up the lip and not going through any of the motions. Going off the lip of a jump is like a dance. If you don't start the dance at the bottom of the lip, you're not going to be able to start the dance in the middle of the air. So going through the motions is key to not having it go wrong. The main reason a dead sailor happens is because your body is separating from the bike at the moment of liftoff. Now, what I mean by that is when you and your bike are going off the lip, you need to go up the lip as a pair, as a unit. You're dancing together. If you try to jump and you try to leave your partner behind, it shuts the whole dance down. I'm going to try to demonstrate it a little bit like I said I wouldn't. Let's see how it looks.
Alright guys, we're going to talk about what happens when you don't take the bike with you off the lip and how it causes the dead sailor. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying this happens way more often with a two-wheel lift attempt off of a jump rather than the J-hop form. And that's because the J-hop form has a lot more motions to it as far as body preload, setting your weight back, and then kind of the explosion and then the rolling the bike forward. There's a lot of dance moves. If you're using the two-wheel hop, like I kind of do here, there's only two motions, and that's body weight preload and explosion. Now, the explosion, you're gonna still want to take the bike with you off the lip because it's your dance partner. Now, as you go off the lip here, you can see I go up, but then you can tell my body kind of goes up and then is stopped abruptly by my arms holding onto the bars, and I kind of get jerked down. I can feel the jerk in my shoulders here, and that stops all my ability to control the bike. I kind of then am just along for the ride. And then as you can see, because I don't try to go too high because I don't want to get hurt, is I fall straight down to the front of the bike and have to catch all my weight with my arms. Now to further reiterate this, if you think about you and your bike going up in the air, right here you want to take the bike with you so you can roll it up in the air. The bike has an energy in it as well. It wants to go up, but your energy is going to be a little more and you need to take it with you. If this bike, whether it be an e-bike or a regular bike, just stops your motion flat like it does here, I'll back up, we'll roll through. it just stops it like right here. Like I'm motionless. Right, sorry. Right here, I'm not controlling the bike. I can't do anything. If I were to try to pick the bike up, I would just pull myself down to it. Um, so taking the bike with you off the lip, regardless of whether you're using the two-wheel hop version or my recommended J hop, if you don't take your dance partner with you, the dance is over, and the whole song isn't over till down here. Um, so yeah, you got to keep the dance going. Let's have another look at a different way you can go dead sailor.
Okay, I'm actually pretty glad I survived that, even though it was minimal. This next one, I'm not going to try to demonstrate because I don't want to fall to the side. Now, it's basically the dead sailor, but what happens when you're going off the lip and you're just starting to fall to the side? You know, you're just always going to one side or the other.
All right, guys, we're going to have a look at this clip. And in this clip, we've kind of got the dead sailor with an added kind of falling to the side. So we're going to talk about why that happens. Now, as we approach this slip, we preload just a little bit. But then as we go up, you can tell that, my body just isn't quite centered over the bike. I'm kind of leaning to one side. It kind of looks like I'm putting more force into this leg through this pedal. Um, and that's causing my body to lean to rider's left. And it looks like I'm pulling a little bit more with the left arm. And that's going to cause me to kind of lean over the side. Now, add that to the fact that I don't take the bike with me. I just become a passenger and kind of feel like I'm going to the side. And as well, like I was before, as I fall, all my weight into my arms. You can't see me leave, but you can see how far over my upper body is. I wasn't able to land with any weight in my bottom bracket. So just like before, the dead sailor is the base of it is leaving the bike behind and not taking it with you off the lip. Now, your second danger to add to that dead sailor is whether you're going to be going up the lip evenly and applying pressure evenly to your pedals through your legs and to your handlebars through your arms. So let's go out to a drill where we can practice how to apply even pressure if we're getting these side falling motions. In a safe manner. So let's get out there and we'll check it out. Okay, everybody, let's break down this slow motion drill. And this drill is done at a speed where I'm barely making it up the lip of the jump. Now, if I come back to the beginning, all choppy like, I come in relaxed, right? Same as usual. Everything is going to be the same. The only thing that changes is my speed. Okay, and now this drill is going to help you practice. Make sure your preload is good. Make sure that you're pulling on the bars or tensioning the bars correctly and evenly with your upper body weight. So as we go forward, we're going to preload our body weight straight down. Our hips are going to shift into the back, right? My arms are going to straighten. Head is going to be looking down trail. Now, as my bike goes up the ramp, right, my legs straighten. Notice that my upper body doesn't fall. Look at the suspension preload that I'm causing here. Now, as of right here, you can tell that I'm starting to put weight into my toe, and I'm going to stand up on top of the bike, right? And right at the top of the lip, I should be in the same position I would be at speed, getting ready to finish this explosion, pick the bike up with my forearms, roll it forward, and kind of scoop with my toes. But I don't do that here. I just let the bike kind of fall back down to center, let my weight go into my feet. Now, again, this is a slow moving drill. And this is it at full speed. So you can tell that I'm not going all that fast. I'm literally just cruising along. This is again at full speed. So make sure you're slowing it down so that you can practice your form and keep your body even.
Well, guys, that's going to be it for the dead sailor. It's a pretty basic concept to grasp, but there's a lot of small different ways you can get into it, but they all lead to more or less the same key issue. Your timing's off and your dance is starting at the wrong time, or the more likelihood is you're leaving your dance partner, your bike, behind. There's a few different things that we can do to practice to make sure we're not dead sailing off the jump. And that first one is that slow rolling explosion off the lip, and that's going to help you with making sure you're pulling in the right direction. Now, if you're leaving the bike behind, I'm going to suggest working on that bump jump, because that bump jump is definitely going to help force you to take the bike with you, because you have to pull it up with your shoulders and your forearms and roll it through as you're making that final bump with your rear wheel. Just keep practicing, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, write down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to sign up for the patron page. I'll try to learn to speak one of these days. It's going to help the channel survive, to make sure that I can keep making these videos and focusing on the content and not having to get a part-time gig just so I can make sure the van gets paid off. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget, ride hard, ride safe, be kind to everybody. We'll see you guys on the trail. Thanks again.